Hello, welcome to another episode of Ken Fashion Journey. And today we have a special request from one of our regular viewers whereby he would like me to share more about the choices of the different types of fabrics to be used for tailored clothing, especially things like what type of fabrics for the navy blazer and then also for the regular suits and special suits and things like that. Now, let's come and check it out. Now, actually from my experience is that when it comes to men's suiting fabrics, it can be quite confusing because especially when you go to the tailor shop or when you go to those ready-to-wear stores, whereby they sell menswear, it's really difficult because there's a lot of information whereby it's put and attached to the label on the side of the inside the jacket. Therefore, I would like to make it very simple for everyone because when exploring different fabrics, a gentleman will often see super numbers attached to denote micron counts such as Super 80s, Super 100s, Super 140s, Super 180s. Now, what does this Super 100s and Super 180s or even Super 200, what do they mean? It means that the higher the micron count, the finer the diameter of fiber staple, this leads to a softer fabric with more drapes. Meaning is that when you talk about Super 100, it will be very regular, and then whereby you talk about Super 180s, it will be very soft and it will follow the shape of your fabric. But there is also a thing whereby we have to note, because while fabrics with higher super numbers are often very luxurious and they are very premium, they may not necessarily be better and often they wear out much faster. Now, foremost, we have to know some of the basic names for the fabrics, especially like brands like Barberry's Canonico. There's Loro Piana, Zegna, Guabello, Reda, Drago, Vittorino, E. Thomas, and a lot of other brands like Scabau and also Holland and Sherry from UK. But foremost, all of them, they always have all the super numbers like Super 80, Super 100 attached to it. Basically, back in the year 1980s to the year early 2000, fabrics, especially with the count of Super 80s to Super 100, is very popular. But now we jump back to the year, which is a year 2020 to 2023, and we are moving forward into the future. The standard numbers will be Super 120, Super 140, Super 150s, and also Super 200. Now, let's start with the navy blazer. The traditional fabric material for the navy blazer will be the fabric count of Super 100. But nowadays, the standard count will be, basically they start with Super 110, which is Super 110, or Super 120, which is good for everyday wear and tear. When it comes to suiting, for me, for a very everyday wear and tear would be suiting material whereby they call it cool wool or a very lightweight tropical wool for a year-round wear. However, for more durability and also for more occasional wear would be fabrics which is under the count of Super 120s to Super 140s. However, when it comes to very special occasion, let's say when you are meeting your big boss or when you are getting a promotion for an announcement, of course, I would recommend to go for more luxurious fabric, which is those which is from Super 140s to Super 150, Super 160, and even Super 200. However, I would like to caution because while fabrics with higher super numbers are often luxurious and nice to wear, but they may not be necessarily better because they often wear out much faster. Therefore, my advice will be, personally from myself, for suitings, I would always like to stick with Super 120 to the max, which is Super 140s to be practical. Well, I guess we are good for today. Should you have any more further question, please do drop me a comment at the below box and I will answer accordingly. I hope that you like this episode and please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe button, and I look forward to see you in the next episode of Ken Fashion Journey. Bye.